Welcome to Infinity. Today, we will analyze which country could be the world leader in 2050. As we move towards the future, many countries are emerging as major global players, but the United States, China, and India are likely to be the top contenders for the position of the world's leading superpower. So, let's take a closer look at each country's potential and what they could bring to the table in the coming years. The United States has been the dominant global superpower since the end of World War II. It has the world's largest economy, the strongest military, and is home to some of the most prestigious universities and research institutions in the world. The United States has been a leader in innovation and technology, and it has been the driving force behind many of the major global initiatives. However, in recent years, the United States has been facing a lot of challenges, both domestically and internationally. It has struggled with political polarization, economic inequality, and a lack of leadership in global initiatives. Historically, the US democracy has been a dialectical and participative one where the Republican and Democratic parties maintained nation above party, but of late, the elections and politics in the US have become very competitive and toxic. It has also faced intense competition from emerging economies like China and India, which have been growing at a much faster pace than the United States. China, on the other hand, has been the fastest growing major economy in the world for the past few decades. It has been investing heavily in infrastructure, technology, and education, and has become a major player in global trade and investment. It has the world's largest population, and its middle class is rapidly expanding, which has created new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs. China has also been working hard to expand its global influence, investing heavily in countries across Asia, Africa, and Latin America. It has been building a network of alliances and partnerships, and it has been promoting its own vision of global governance through initiatives like the Belt and Road Initiative. However, China also faces many challenges, such as an aging population, environmental degradation, and political repression. It also faces growing tensions with the United States and other countries over issues like trade, human rights, and territorial disputes. China also has been struggling to retain its civilizational soft power in past couple of decades. This is mainly due to its worldwide perceived image of controlling small countries by lucrative debt traps, and of late due to mishandling of COVID-19 pandemic. India, on the other hand, is the world's largest democracy and has the world's second largest population. It has a diverse economy, with a strong services sector, a growing manufacturing sector, and a rich cultural heritage. It has also been investing heavily in education and innovation and has emerged as a major player in technology and entrepreneurship. India also has a strategic location in South Asia, which has made it a key player in regional politics and security. It has been strengthening its ties with other countries in the region, such as Japan and Australia, and has been working to build a stronger partnership with the United States. However, India also faces many challenges, such as poverty, corruption, and political instability. It has also faced tensions with its neighbors, particularly Pakistan and China, over issues like territorial disputes and cross-border terrorism. So, which country is most likely to be the world leader in 2050? It's difficult to say for sure, as each country has its strengths and weaknesses. However, if we look at the trends and trajectories of each country, we can make some educated guesses. The United States will remain a major global player in 2050, but it is unlikely to be the dominant superpower that it has been in the past. Its relative decline in economic and military power will continue, and it will face growing competition from China and India. China, on the other hand, is likely to continue its rise as a major global power. its economy will continue to grow, and it will continue to invest heavily in infrastructure, technology, and innovation. It will challenge the United States and other countries on the global stage. India, meanwhile, is likely to experience significant growth in the coming years, with its economy expected to become the world's third largest by 2030. It will continue to invest in education and innovation, and its expanding middle class will create new opportunities for businesses and entrepreneurs. However, India also faces significant challenges due to its ongoing tensions with Pakistan and China over territorial disputes, and cross-border terrorism also pose a threat to its stability and growth. Ultimately, the world in 2050 is likely to be multipolar, with multiple countries sharing global leadership roles. While the United States, China, and India will all play major roles in shaping the world's future, they will also face challenges and competition from other rising powers and emerging economies. It will be important for these countries to work together to address global challenges like climate change, economic inequality, and political instability, and to find ways to cooperate and collaborate for the benefit of all nations and peoples. But are these three the only countries potentially to dominate the world order in 2050? Perhaps no. In a multipolar world, power is distributed across multiple countries, rather than being concentrated in a few dominant nations. While the United States, China, and India are likely to be major players in a multipolar world, there are several other countries that could emerge as powerful players. The first key player is Russia. With its vast natural resources, military strength, and strategic location, Russia has the potential to be a major player in a multipolar world. It has a highly educated workforce, a well-developed technology sector, and significant cultural influence. However, it also faces several challenges, including economic sanctions, a declining population, and an over-reliance on energy exports. Its actions in Ukraine and Syria have also strained its relations with the West. Next is Brazil. As the largest economy in South America, Brazil has significant potential for growth and influence in the region and beyond. It has a large and growing middle class, abundant natural resources, and a diverse economy. Brazil has also been a leader in regional politics, pushing for greater integration and cooperation among South American countries. However, it also faces significant challenges, including high levels of inequality, corruption, and political instability. Another influential player is European Union. As a political and economic union of 27 member states, the EU has significant influence in global affairs, particularly in areas like trade and climate change. It has a highly skilled workforce, advanced technology sector, and a strong commitment to social welfare and environmental protection. However, the EU faces several challenges, including Brexit, rising nationalism and populism, immigration, and economic policy. Next on the list is Japan. As the world's third largest economy, Japan has significant technological and economic power, and is a key player in regional politics and security. It has a highly educated workforce, advanced technology sector, and a culture of innovation. Japan has also been a leader in global environmental and humanitarian initiatives. However, it also faces several challenges, including a rapidly aging population, a declining birth rate, and geopolitical tensions with neighboring countries like China and North Korea. Moving on. As Europe's largest economy and a key player in the EU, Germany has significant economic and political power and would be a significant leader in future. It has a highly skilled workforce, advanced technology sector, and a strong commitment to renewable energy and environmental protection. Germany is also a leader in global diplomacy and humanitarian efforts. However, it also faces several challenges, including an aging population, rising nationalism and populism, and a lack of consensus on issues like immigration and economic policy. Next is South Africa. As the most industrialized country in Africa, South Africa has significant potential for growth and influence on the continent and beyond. It has a diverse economy, abundant natural resources, and a highly skilled workforce. South Africa is also a leader in regional politics, playing a key role in the African Union and promoting economic integration and cooperation among African countries. However, it also faces several challenges, including high levels of inequality, unemployment, and crime. The last key player could be South Korea. As a highly developed economy with a strong technology sector, South Korea has significant economic and cultural influence. It has a highly educated workforce, advanced technology sector, and a culture of innovation. South Korea is also a leader in global environmental and humanitarian initiatives. However, it also faces several challenges, including geopolitical tensions with neighboring countries like North Korea and Japan, and an aging population. In conclusion, predicting the world leader in a multipolar world by 2050 is a challenging task. While the United States, China, and India are likely to be major players, other countries like Russia, Brazil, the European Union, Japan, Germany, South Africa, and South Korea could also emerge as powerful players. Each country has its strengths and weaknesses, and their trajectory in the coming decades will depend on various factors such as economic growth, demographic changes, geopolitical developments, and environmental challenges. In a multipolar world, power is distributed across multiple countries, and cooperation and competition among these countries are critical for global stability and prosperity. The rise of new players and the decline of established powers will require new approaches to diplomacy, governance, and international cooperation. The world leader in 2050 will be a country that can navigate these complex dynamics, leverage its strengths, and address its weaknesses effectively. Ultimately, the future of the world order will depend on the choices and actions of all countries, big and small, and their ability to work together towards a more peaceful, equitable, and sustainable world. Thanks for watching.